was at this position right here when white decided to play bishop to g5, pinning the knight, and decided to gamble here, figuring that white would want the rook, and it did. And then we can go ahead and double up pieces. I think this probably works too, but decided to go here and take, and then bishop took there. So then I took again with a queen. Okay. So the next move was for white to move its knight out, kind of trying to break my position up. What I decided to do, instead of keeping my pieces in place and exchanging there, I decided to remove the threat. My thinking here was that maybe pawn would take or rook would take, preferably pawn. In this case, white took with a pawn. That allowed my knight to escape. But the more important part is I finally got, after this move right here, to this position. And this is a huge opportunity to move our queen in position and check. And my opponent thought over for a while. There's a number of different variations. Obviously, if the king goes here, we could play something like this. And, or something like that. We're now, basically, they're in a pinch. If they block here, we can do that. So that wasn't going to be the line that was taken there. Instead, white decided to play king to f1. And there's a number of different options. I first thought about getting the knight out of the way because it's under threat. But instead, I found a better move because I had time to think it over. And that is bishop to c4 check. And I was hoping that white didn't move the king. It didn't. Instead, it brought the rook out. That's exactly what I wanted. And from this position, I missed a checkmate because I was so fixated on getting this knight out of play. And then the action went like this. Okay, won the queen. And then eventually, after that right there, king went to the corner. And then I moved the rook out. And then from there, it's mate in a couple. White resigned at the spot right here because what do? You can't do anything. But I missed a checkmate if we go back to the original spot. And I missed a checkmate from this spot. If you'll notice right here, bishop pens the rook. Okay. If you also notice, the knight guards f2. And that means f2 is unguarded because the rook blocks the queen. So we can just play queen right here. And that would have ended the game. So I missed that right there.